Good evening. Welcome to Hockey Night in Reading tonight. We're live at Burbank Arena where the Reading Rockets will be taking on the Woburn Tanners in the first round of the MIAA playoffs. The Rockets are coming in at ranked number 14, or seeded number 14, 11-7-4 overall. The Woburn is at number 19, 13-6-1. With me tonight, we got Wyatt on the camera, and of course my trusty partner, Matt Bashira. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Chris.
Matt, I think you're pretty well aware how hot Woburn's been lately. I saw a stat. They're 8-1-1 in their last 10 games.
Yeah, they had the Rockets number last time they played a couple weeks back, and I think at that point in time, half the Rockets team was under the weather that game. So hopefully we see a better showing tonight from the Rockets.
Yeah, of course these teams are in the same league, so they see each other twice. The Rockets won the first matchup 3-1 here at Burbank back on January 7th. And then a month later on February 8th, as Matt said, Woburn took that one 4-1 down there in Woburn. So this is the rubber match of the three, and this is a big one. This is to keep going.
Yep.
Win and keep playing, lose and go home.
Chris, going to make a couple of comments about the crowd down here at the bank tonight. Could be the largest crowd I've seen here in a couple of years, to be honest with you. Talking a little bit about it earlier, I think obviously with Woburn being right down the street, so to say, they've got a good student crowd here, as well as really strong Reading crowd. So looking forward to a good game tonight. Both sides really well represented.
Yeah, I think the crowd's gonna really come into play here for both sides. I walked in about 40 minutes before game time, and the one whole section was filled up with Woburn students.
Yep.
Now they've taken over about half of another section, and of course the Rockets students are all in red tonight, and the ones that are wearing shirts, that is, and the ones that aren't have a letter painted on their chest to support their team. So
right.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a Rockets crowd one way or the other here.
Lots of games on the slate tonight, Chris. I think pretty much round one is across the board, across the state. Division one primarily, but
ironically, the one game I think is scheduled for tomorrow is the game that the winner of this game will face.
Yep.
So number 3 Hingham's taking on King Philip, their number 30. That's tomorrow night.
Yep.
Unless they had it printed wrong on what I saw. But other than that, you're right. I think it's pretty much all divisions are getting their rounds kicked off tonight all over the rinks, all over the state. So. All right, it probably was a little hard to hear in the broadcast, but the starting lineup for the Rockets will be Evan Panucci's line with Panucci at center, Cam Fahey on the right wing, and Robbie Grenard on the left wing. And then on defense, Kevin Thompson and Mikey Mealy. Chris Hannafin gets the start in net tonight.
Yeah, Coach Doherty's kind of been rotating first, second line, if you will, all year. And I think going back to how we started the year with Cam Fahey, Robbie Grenard, and Evan Panucci up front. So they had some good early season magic with that line and scored a lot of goals. Let's see if they can come out tonight and get a quick one here.
I think the 3 of the 4 top scorers, I believe, too, for the Rockets. So a lot of firepower on this line. Going to get off to a good start here. I know Woburn's got some firepower as well.
Expect a physical first few minutes here until these guys get settled in. I'm sure they're all a little bit nervous, got some butterflies like they should. First round playoff game, 2 teams that know each other really, really well. Here we go.
We're underway. Panucci wins the face-off. Woburn takes control in their own end. They try to get it deep, and the Rockets flip it right back the other way. Now it's dumped into the Rocket zone where Mealy's the first man there. Powers trying to sneak by him. Mahoney now up the boards, but Panucci overskates it, and it's kept in by Woburn. Jackson Powers behind the net. He's their top scorer. It's angled out of the zone. It's on net, so no icing.
Got a break there, right? Little off the boards and shot on goal. First shot on goal is 200-foot shot off the boards from the Rockets.
Yep. So the Rockets will take the offensive zone face-off. That's Jeremy Barretto in net tonight for Woburn. Last year, Dina taking the face-off now for the Rockets. He wins it over to Boyle on the boards. Boyle takes a shot on net, and it's tied up again by Barretto. Another face-off coming in the same dot.
Good win off the face-off by Laz. Get Mark Boyle on the right-hand side on a right-hand shot, so good quick shot off the boards.
Another face-off win. Boyle keeps it deep. Teixeira cuts back the other direction, creates a little space. Takes the body, not out, kept in. Trickles in on the goalie. Barretto's going to tie it up. No shot, but they'll take another face-off here in that zone. Woburn's going to go for line change and put their top line right back out there. We might see shorter benches than usual tonight, Matt.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Another good win by Laz off the face-off.
Yeah. Powers now behind the net, up the boards on the breakout. It's picked up by Boyle and turned right back in. Partial change for the Rockets.
Yep. Quick change by the Rockets there.
Jack Donnelly with the forecheck. Broken out though by Woburn. That was Santulo on a break in there. No shot. Out front, there's a shot there, and Hannafin makes a save.
Coming across the blue line there, the Woburn player really had a lot of speed. I think it caught the Rang defense a little bit flat-footed there. Came in, made a nice move. Just lost the puck at the very end of the play there. Didn't really get a shot on net. So
yeah, you got to match that speed for sure, especially against that top line. The big goal scorers on that line for Woburn. So Panucci on the face-off. It's won by Woburn back to the point. There's a shot and a kick out by Hannafin. Cam Fahey, one-on-one. It gets chipped away from him. Not out yet though. Bernard keeps it in. Bouncing puck. No hand pass in the defensive zone. Yep. So dumped in and takes a funny bounce. Luckily the Rockets are there to grab that one. Now they come back down 2-on-2. There's a shot was saved. Rebound for a minute, but
the goalies both look a little bit excited out there, trying to get their first couple of saves under them.
Yeah, he bobbled that one for a second, but recovered nicely. So now here's Matt Walsh in the face-off for the Rockets. The 17, back to Donnelly. It's a shot deflected up into the netting, so we'll have a face-off coming again.
I like the face-offs by the Rockets so far, especially in the offensive zone. That's probably 3 or 4 face-offs now where they've gotten some quick shots off the...
Yeah, and here's another one.
Yep.
I don't know if we have a statistician keeping face-off percentages, but so far so good for the Rockets. Now Walsh behind the net. Back to the point, angles it back to Thompson. Thompson fires through the crowd. It gets blocked by Woburn. Not out. Mealy now. There's a shot and a save. Kicked into the corner. And now it's out to Thompson. He's going to reset it center ice and throw it into the far corner. Another partial change by the Rockets. It's kept in by Walsh. Jack Donnelly all alone. Shot. Oh, he scores!
Squeeze through the goal.
Jack Donnelly.
Big first goal.
Nice play there by the Rockets to keep that puck in. I think that might have been Mark Boyle. Donnelly picked up that loose puck, shot it. It looks like it went under the arm of Barretto.
Chris, we were just talking about that. I think the goalie is really a little bit, it's a big game, and I think he looks a little nervous out there. He really just take advantage of it, take quick shots on net, and like that one was not a hard shot, but just kind of found a way through his pads. Jack Donnelly never sees a shot that doesn't like. I love it. We got to keep up the momentum here. This kind of...
They missed an assist there, but that's okay. We still got the goal. I'm pretty sure that was kept in by a Rocket right before it ended up on Donnelly's stick, but either way, it's a good start for the Rockets. 1-0 here with just under 12 minutes left in the first period. Now Jackson Powers brings it into the zone. With a dangle there, it rolls in harmlessly, and Hannafin will tie it up.
Oh wow, the kid from Woburn just took a shot right at, looked like it was Nate Johnson. Punched the head right in front of the ref. Surprisingly, didn't get him penalty for that.
The face-off will be coming to Hannafin's left. That one just snuck through the crowd there, and luckily Hannafin was able to see it and tie it up. Those can be dangerous.
I think the refs give him a little bit of little leeway to start the game here, knowing that these guys are probably a little bit amped up, so probably no call.
Puck ends up out of the zone, so Woburn's going to have to clear, and Max Owens will set up. Carries it through the middle. Bernara contacted the man of Woburn, so it wasn't touched all the way down, and icing on the Rockets. 11:28 left in the first period.
So one thing to look for tonight if you watch at home is, you know the Rockets are playing well when they have nice clean breakouts. 1 or 2 passes and then out of their own end. Gives you a good idea of how they're playing. So far it's been about a few times they've lost the puck in their own end.
Yeah, I think the one mistake they made there was trying to go up the middle, and it didn't cost them, so hopefully they'll... Fahey now in the corner, takes his man, skated out though by Woburn, ready to fail, dumped right back out by Max Owens now. Woburn's going to go cross ice and take a shot in. It's deflected into the corner by Hannafin.
That's a good play right there.
Center ice. Now Donnelly picks up a misplay by the Woburn player. There's a shot, and that's saved by Barretto.
Nice shot by Jack Donnelly again.
Every little mistake like that's going to get so amplified tonight.
Yep.
And Donnelly pounced right on that. Got a nice hard shot. Barretto made the save. So face-off now here to his right. Matty Walsh takes the face-off. Back to Ben Wright. TJ Michelle throws it in the corner.
Chris, I just got instructed by Wyatt that I need to speak a little bit louder, which is shocking. I've never heard that from anybody, but I will try to do my best to talk a little bit louder.
Isn't it usually the opposite, Matt? They tell you not.
I got to go to my wife. Here's that one.
Here's a shot from TJ Michelle and gloved down by Barretto.
Thanks, Wyatt. Getting several texts coming in here, son, saying that so far so good on the Rocket side. I'll try to do a few shout-outs later on in the end of the first period here if I get time.
Rocket. Tanners with a face-off. They were able to get it out. Santulo now through center ice. It's Carry behind the net by Mahoney. Back to the point. Kept in and flipped into the corner. Nate Johnson now. Santulo behind the net to Mahoney. Back to Santulo. He's looking for the point man. He dumps it out to the point. D to D here. Puck gets dumped in. Nate Johnson rims it around the board, but not out. It's kept in by Woburn. Santulo cuts to his backhand shot and saved by him.
Saved by Chris. Some good zone time there by the Woburn Tanners. But mostly to the outside of the zone. So if you're going to be hemmed in your own end, keep them to the outside.
Giordina will take this face off. It's won by Woburn, a shot on net and saved by Hannafin.
Good quick shot by Woburn there.
Mealy gets it out. Back into the zone now where Mealy's going to pick it up again. This comes down to center ice to Fischera. A little dump in there and glove down by Barreto.
Yep.
Puck was going over the net. Barreto will just take that face off. Don't take any chances.
Chris, notice a little adjustment on the breakout here. The Rockets have extended the zone a little bit. I've noticed a couple of the wings trying to get out of the zone ahead of the play.
Trying to stretch the ice a little?
Stretch the ice a little bit, that's right.
Yeah. It's something they worked on this week at practice maybe. Nice win by Giordina, but it's going to end up out of the zone where Thompson's going to take it and throw it right back in. Boyle, forechecking. Woburn changes directions. They don't get it out though because of the forecheck. Bernara had just come on the ice. He's battling in the corner, using his glove, his skate, everything he can there. He gets it back now. Bernara, nice pass back to the point. Thompson through a crowd. It's a save, kicked into the corner.
Good save by the
back behind the net.
Yep. Good shot by Kevin from the point there. Nice and low and hard on net.
Took a little funky bounce off the dasher in the back, but
so far pretty even though, Chris. I got to tell you, there's been some good zone time on either side. Some good face-off wins by both Reading and Woburn.
No
some
question.
shots off the face-off.
Now it's up to Santulo. He tries to go cross ice to get pushed back in by the Rockets. Fahey. That's LaPrade there for Woburn. Now Santulo. Back to Hughes. Fahey ties him up along the boards. Panucci comes in to help. He wins it, takes it to Fahey. Fahey with a nice move. Almost the other way.
Nice play on defense by the Woburn.
Couldn't wrap it, tried to make the pass, but doesn't get through. But now it's all the way back down the other end, and Mahoney throws it behind the net where Thompson picks it up. Donnelly chops it out of the zone, off the boards. It's back in now behind Hannafin. Ravelli's going to pick it up. Ben Wright get a piece of that.
By Ben Wright to keep that from going icing. Yeah,
icing gets waved off. It's dumped out to center ice. Owen steps up, throws it right back in. Now Woburn's going to throw it all the way around. Parese is going to try to play it off the boards, but TJ Michelle pinched and got the puck.
Nice play by Matt Walsh. A good poke at the end. That's a good play. Nice job poking the puck away from the Woburn winger coming out of his own end, and got a shot on net.
Really nice job there. Really good forecheck and taking away time and space.
Real quick shift so far, Chris. That's one thing I've noticed as well on the Rockets side anyways. Haven't been paying too much attention to the shift time for Woburn, but I like to see that.
That was another face-off win.
Nice play by Max.
Now Jack Lee throws it up the boards. It's going to be taken back out, and then Lee couldn't hold on to it before the blue line, so it's offside. Face-off coming outside the Rocket zone here. 7:15 left in the first period. 1-0 Rockets. Giordina. Woburn wins that face-off back. Liuzzi throws it in. First on it's TJ Michelle. High off the glass.
Nice
now
play.
Giordina picks it up. He gets ridden off the puck, but they eventually get it out of the zone by throwing it across the ice, and McElady now throws it in, but off a stick, and Giordina comes back the other way down the left side. There's a hard shot. It's saved by Barreto.
Good hard shot.
No one
think
there
we
for the
were,
rebound.
The Rockets were going for a change there, so didn't have anybody clean up the rebound, but that's
Yeah.
okay. They'll take an icing out of that and reset.
There's no one trailing them there because of the line change, but again, icing gets in that face-off in that zone and gave him a chance to finish that line change, and right back to the Panucci line against the first line of Woburn here.
Of course, I think the crowd's still filing in here. I see some late filers, and but look around here. I don't see an empty seat in the house. So, really good night for hockey here in Reading. Great to see the support from the town, both towns really.
Yeah, no question about it. That's an offside pass there by Woburn. Powers is offside. Yeah, it's probably a good time to maybe give a shout out to the staff here at Burbank, Eddie Peduto and his staff.
Yeah.
Jim Brown drove the Zamboni tonight, but I saw Eddie out there with his safety jacket on, directing traffic with his flashlight. I mean, we've always said he does it all, and he truly does it all.
Yeah.
So
He's a great guy, great supporter of Reading hockey. Been around for quite a while.
lucky to have Eddie and his crew, and
Yeah.
you're doing a great job.
Both the boys and the girls. I have my daughter play for 4 years at Reading High as well as my son now, and Eddie's been nothing but great to both of them.
No question. There's a turnover to save by Hannafin. That was a tough turnover, in the zone right there.
Yeah, we don't like to see that.
Especially with Jackson Powers right there for the shot. Top scorer for Woburn. Mealy now throws it on the boards, but Mahoney kept it in. Mealy's unable to get it off the stick now. Panucci was helping out on the back check.
Nice look by Cam.
Thompson coming out of the zone.
Coming over the red line on
Kevin with the shot and the save by Barreto.
nice keep in by Nate at the point there.
Tulo chips it up. It's going to go all the way down to the Rocket zone, and Woburn was going for change, so Johnson is able to get it out. It's knocked back into the Rocket zone, and now right back in the Woburn zone.
Another quick change by the Rockets here. Trying to get some fresh bodies out there. That's going to be icing, Chris. I'm surprised you didn't call that icing.
They waved it off.
Yeah.
They waved it off.
I have a good view right sitting right on top of the red line, and I think the ref missed that call.
Now T.J. Michelle comes out of the scrum with the puck.
Nice play by T.J.
Changes
Sheds a player.
directions. Throws it up the boards. Craig Wilson picks it up at center ice and dumps it in, and then goes for a change.
Another quick change by the Rockets.
Two forwards are still out there now, McCurtain and Donnelly. Woburns able to dump it back, and Max Owens, though, sees Donnelly cross the ice, and Donnelly gets another shot and save with no rebound.
I think Jack Donnelly might have 4 shots on net already, Chris.
Unofficially, I have us with 11 shots, and you're right, maybe 4 of those are from Donnelly.
That's good. That's how you know Jack's playing well when he's shooting the puck.
Giordina on the face-off, picked off by the Woburn in their own zone, and now they throw it out where it's intercepted by Teixeira, dumps it in, and gloved down by the goalie. It's going to come all the way out, right back in.
Keep the pressure on. A little off the boards on purpose, hoping for a rebound to come out front there by Max. Really good play.
Boyle looking for the share out in the slot. It gets taken away by Woburn. They're able to get
right
it out.
back in the zone. And good pressure here by the Rockets.
There
There you go.
It's out in the slot to Granara. Shot
Good
score!
score. Shot by Robbie Granara.
Robbie Granara picks up
Great job.
puck in the slot and buries it. 2-0. 2-0 Rockets with 3:53 in the first period.
And look at the crowd going, Chris. I tell you, that was really that whole series there started about 30 or 40 seconds before that, with the pressure that the Rockets had on the Woburn defensemen. They really just couldn't get out of their own end. I think they were out there, caught off guard, a little bit tired, had a turnover in front of the net, and they were opportunistic. So good shot by Robbie.
It's funny, I think he shot it through his screen because even he had a delayed reaction. I think he couldn't see where it went, and then looked up to see that it was in the net. Now Granara's going to take it and throw it in. Fahey and Panucci on the forecheck, but Woburns able to high off the glass and get it out. Nate Johnson, though, throws it
Great
right
play
back
by
in.
Nate Johnson, really sticking with it. That's a tricky play. For those of you that are watching at home, play defense, the puck comes bouncing at you when you're at the blue line and you're not sure what to do. And really nice play by Nate to hang with that, keep the puck in the offensive zone.
Fahey now takes it away from Powers. Back to the point to Nate Johnson. Nate shoots it through a crowd and saved by Barreto.
Again, good offensive zone time here by the Rockets.
Yeah, they have really perfected that dump and chase tonight too, Matt.
Yeah.
They're not playing around with the puck. They're getting it in, and they're getting pressure on Woburn, and they've caused a few key turnovers already.
Yep. 2 turnovers, 2 goals.
That puck comes out of the zone, so the Rockets will have to clear. Donnelly, Ben right at the blue line.
Just a hair offsides. That's all right. That's a nice play by got Ben right. It's like Ben caught the puck at the blue line and just a hair offside, but good idea. We'll take that again to neutral zone face-off.
Matt Walsh now. One by Woburn. He threw it across ice, but it's dumped back in by Mealy. McCray throws it around the boards. It's up and out. And right back in again by the Rockets. Good angle there for the Rockets, but weren't able to get it out. Donnelly threw it out front, nobody there.
Yep. Again, same strategy here by the Rockets, really keeping the puck deep, making the Woburn defensemen really work, trying to come out of their own end.
Mahoney tried to skate it out, but Matt Walsh was able to take it away and get it in the zone. Shot got deflected. Teixeira, though, just on the ice, comes in, takes the puck, makes a nice move around Santulo, shoots it in the save by Barreto, comes right back to Teixeira, and now Woburn's going to be able to get it up and out of the zone. Boyle takes it out of the zone here, up to Giardina. Giardina overskated a little bit. And
tough break for Laz.
Just offside.
Right idea. You know, Mark Boyle hit Laz coming over the red line with a full head of steam, and that's the right play. Just unfortunately, puck dropped, fell off his stick for a second and put himself offsides. That's okay.
There was some extracurriculars behind the play there, Matt. They just looks like they called 2 matching penalties.
Oh, I missed that, Chris.
2 rough penalties on one of each. Thompson and Powers are going to 2-minute roughing penalties. We'll play 5-on-5 though, and
yep, no harm, no foul. I think it's probably just the ref making sure that he's sending a message to the guys to play the game.
DJ Michel tried to shoot that through traffic. It got deflected. Rockets take it right back now. Fahey turns it back into the zone, 1-on-2. Tries to dangle, gets his own puck back and throws into the corner to Bernara.
Nice play, keep it low.
Bernara throws it back to the point. Fahey was covering back there. Hit it Panucci, wasn't able to get through. Now Rockets are going to be back in their own zone, but it's a save by Hannafin. Not out of the zone. Good back check by Giardina, though. He checks it off the stick. Behind the net at this point. And now Panucci's going to take it and
nice play.
Flip it out.
Head of steam coming over the blue line here.
It's a shot over the net by Woburn. Rebound comes back to the point. It's deflected in traffic down to 32 seconds left. Just a little bit of a danger zone here for the Rockets. Don't want to give up a late goal. Teixeira's able to get that puck in, waited till they hit the red line, no icing. It'll be tied up by Barreto. Face-off coming in the Tanner zone with 21 seconds left here in the first.
So really important time of the game here, right? 21 seconds left in the first period. We've had a couple of times this year, Chris, where we've let up a goal in the last couple of seconds. I'm not trying to jinx us here, but we really got to be aware of what's going on. Keep this game at a 2-goal advantage going into the second period.
Yeah, no question. Especially when you got the face-off in their end with 21 seconds.
Yep.
You may not score, but you can't give one up.
Yep.
We'll take that shot, though, on net. With 9.7 now, and a face-off coming again at Barreto's left. Giordino will take this one. Nice win by Laz, back to the point. Owens wasn't able to get much on that, but he does stop Woburn from getting any speed coming out of the zone. They have to throw it in from almost the red line behind the net, and that'll do it for the first period. At the end of one, it's 2-0 Rockets. We will be back for the start of the second period. tonight. The Rockets are coming out at the start of the second period. Our unofficial shot count in the first period was 15 for the Rockets and 7, I believe, for Woburn. 15-7. So that's not maybe 8 for Woburn. Hey, I was close. That's not the official statistician. That's us up here in the booth trying to keep track here. But yeah, roughly 2-1 for the Rockets, and more importantly, it was the amount of offensive zone time they were able to maintain. So I think it's going to be game plan. I would imagine is not going to change a whole lot. So for the second period, dump and chase is working well for the Rockets, and they're able to keep the puck in the Woburn end for long stretches of time. So we shall see. Hopefully they can keep the momentum up here. There's definitely a lot of game left. Looks like the Panucci line coming out here to start the period, and Woburn looks like they're mixing it up. This is McElhaney taking the face off. This must be their second line maybe coming out to start the period. We're underway now. The Rockets control it in their own end, dump it out. It's taken back in by Woburn. Lee tries a backhander and it goes up and hits the netting. There'll be face-off coming in the zone now.
Got to expect the Woburn Tanners here to come out really on fire. I'm sure their coach gave them some words of advice.
Yeah, I was saying before you jump back, Matt, I assume the Rockets will try to stick with their game plan, given that it works so well, but we'll see what happens. And it's a shot on net there by Woburn, and another face-off coming to Hannafin's left.
Looks like Woburn's trying to match up here, Chris. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but that was about a 13-second shift.
Yeah, they had their second line start, and now this is their first line coming out, so I'm not sure the rationale, but I'm sure it's there's some intention behind it, so we'll see. There's a turnover, though, now. Santulo breaks in. Shot was saved by Hannafin. Panucci gloved it away from the crease. It's not out though, right back in. I think that's Hughes. Dumps it in. Panucci around the Granara. He chops it. It's not out. Knocked back down by Hughes. Back to Granara. Rockets are getting caught a little flat-footed here. They still can't get it out of the zone. Finally, Fahey takes it on himself.
Fahey up the middle of the ice.
Breakaway. He's got a rolling puck. There's a shot. Oh, knuckleball. Off that post.
Almost knuckleballed in there.
Panucci out front. He had Fahey break into the net, and he wasn't able to gather that one. Big hit by TJ Michelle at center ice, got the crowd fired up. But now Powers is going to break back in. No one there. His passes behind his player, so now it's going to be broken back by Giardina. Teixeira behind the net. Mark Boyle comes away with the puck. Stops. Sets up behind the net. Leaves it for Giardina. Back to Boyle.
Oh, nice play.
Crease.
Net comes off the moorings, Chris.
Net comes off. That, by the way, in the last period, they confirmed with the score. The Donnelly goal was unassisted, which I still question. I want to see the replay on that one, but that's okay. Maybe I'm wrong. And then on Granara's goal, Teixeira and Boyle got the assist on that one. So that's this line here with Jack Donnelly had
nice offensive zone chance there by Mark Boyle and Laz behind the net. Kind of a little quick give and go, and Mark almost put it home.
A little tic-tac-toe out there, and it almost worked. Back to Boyle. His shot's wide of the net. Comes all the way around. And Nate Johnson pinches and keeps it in. Teixeira throws one on net. Picked up by Giardina. Behind the net to Boyle. Boyle is looking for Teixeira. Teixeira now has it. curls away from his man. Eventually goes back to the point where Michelle dumps it back in. It's thrown around the net. Teixeira, forechecking.
Wow,
they got to call
high
that.
stick to the head.
How do they not call that?
Unbelievable.
3 officials in this game, by the way. 3 officials tonight. Both of them were back on this side of the ice, on the other side of the ice.
Can't believe not one official saw the high stick to the head.
I'm not sure why they were both so far behind. You would think one of them would have been up closer to that blue line with on the opposite side there, but now it's
3 on 1 here for the Rockets.
Donnelly, he was looking for a pass. It got broken up, but he gets it back behind the net to Boyle. Boyle, back to Donnelly. Donnelly gets a shot on saved by Barreto.
Shot on net.
Now he takes it out of the crowd. Another shot with the backhander by Donnelly.
Another high stick by the Woburn players. Can't believe they're getting away with these high sticks, Chris. Unbelievable.
There's a turnover by Rockets, but Woburn player's stick was knocked loose. He didn't have a stick, so Lee now shoots it and it goes up into the netting. It was over the net there, so.
Really letting them play, Chris. I'm very surprised. I keep saying it, but 2 plays by the Woburn Tanners. High sticks to the head.
You got to call the stick work. I mean, you can let them play, but you can't let a guy throw a stick at someone's head like that. Again, there's a shot that gets blocked. High off the glass. Kicked around by Woburn. They bring it back in, but they're going to be offside. Yeah, didn't mention the beginning of the game, but like I said, there's 3 officials tonight, so they've added an official for the playoff games. I'm sure it's a little different for these guys as far as where to be, and maybe one of them wasn't quite in the right position because they're used to working in a 2-man crew. Now they got a 3-man crew, so hopefully it was just they didn't see it as opposed to letting something like that go.
Nice play up.
Panucci gets a shot on net. It's saved by Barreto.
It sounds like someone's going to whistle that.
Yeah, it was a quick whistle right there because it was a rebound. The goalie that was on the opposite side blew it. He couldn't see it clearly where he was standing. So
good pressure by the Rockets again. I think they've had a good start to this second period here. A couple of quick ups through the middle, a breakaway by Cam, and a couple of good shots by the Mark Boyle line.
Panucci wins the face-off back. It's picked up though by Hughes. He gets it out to Powers, thrown through the middle. Max Owen steps up. Renauer's going to slap it back in, and it's going to go around behind the net. No one there yet for the Rockets. Now Panucci puts a little pressure on. Broken out to the left wing, and
play by Max.
Back across, and now the Rockets are going to be able to get it right back in. Fahey will take it and throw it into the zone. Thrown out to center ice. Neely angles it off the board. Picked up by Woburn with some speed coming into the zone. And stop and change directions and throw it around to Santullo on the far boards. Jackson Powers now out to Santullo in the slot. 2 Rockets there, Bernara and Fahey. One of them got a piece of that.
Yep.
There's a shot in on Hannafin. He'll glove it down and leave it for the defenseman.
Nice
Boyle
play by
tips
Mark. Nice play by Boyle to keep that from going for an icing call.
Oh, there's a nice play by Laz. He had Boyle breaking in, but now they're going to get back. They're caught a little deep here.
Coming back hard here. Got a back check.
Avery Powers, number 16, has the puck. Throws it out front. Shot and
Nice
save by Hannafin.
Come on, ref, blow the whistle. 2 minutes ago, that was a whistle. A lot earlier than that.
Players introducing themselves to each other in front of Hannafin.
We got caught down the corner there, Chris, with 3 Rockets in the far corner, and Woburn came out firing the other way and with a 5-on-2.
Yeah, not only were 3 of them down low, they were all on the same side of the ice. So that could have been a lot worse. Here's a shot from the point and saved by Hannafin. Kind of a fluttering puck there, and Chris saw it all the way. Face off again to his right. Rockets will change up the D pairing.
Yep.
Giordino will take this face off.
Big face off here. Nice play by Mark Boyle.
Boyle anticipated that one, stepped into it. Now Teixeira tries to keep it on his backhand, but it's taken away and thrown
Probably would have been better off taking that puck on the forehand.
Right back in. Now Kevin Thompson. Throws it around where Emili's going to pick it up. Giordina pushes his in there off the puck.
Laz had an inkling to try to, check that guy from the back, but pulled up and good play.
Giordina throws it in, the Rockets will change up. Jack Donnelly, first off the bench, forecheck here.
Good forecheck by Jack Donnelly.
Ben Wright coming in to help.
Yeah, that's the forecheck you want to see.
2 men on the puck. Disco comes out, Emili makes a nice play, steps up and sticks it back ahead, and now Donnelly is able to throw it in deep.
Good play by Mike Mealy there, Chris, stepping up. I thought he was going to get caught there, but good play to stay with the puck.
He used his reach there to make sure the puck didn't get by him.
Yep.
Now TJ Michelle intercepts that pass, carries it up. Donnelly was back covering for him, so he'll take it, throw it into the opposite corner. Mahoney throws it back to his defenseman. Now Jackson Powers changes directions. Nice play there. But it was a line change by Woburn. They end up going offside. Face off outside the zone. 8:27 left here in the second period. Still 2-0 Rockets. Owens goes D to Michelle. Through center ice to Granara. Granara chips it in. Panucci on the forecheck. He'll pin his man, and Granara comes in to help. Puck gets kicked out behind the net.
Yep.
Woburn's able to take it though, and TJ Michelle tried to step up and intercept that pass, but now it's going to lead to a 2-on-1.
Nice play.
Yeah. Great play by Max Owens. Yep. Good stick work there. But Woburn still has the puck. It's not out of danger yet here for the Rockets. Turn and shot gets deflected up, hit the netting.
Good transition play by the Woburn Tanners there. They turned a turnover in their offensive, the defensive zone into a quick 2-on-1 coming back the other way, and good play by the Rockets defense. Another big face-off here, Chris.
Yep, Laz will try to win it back, it looks like. And he's able to control it, get it up, in, out. Now
nice play by Mark.
Pushes it ahead to himself with a self-pass. Into the zone, a shot gets deflected off a stick and hits the netting.
Yep.
Coming inside the zone now with 7:33 left.
I really like Mark Boyle's game tonight. Really, that's a heady play right there. Poking the puck past the defenseman, picking it up on the other end, and going for a shot on net. Yeah, the self-pass only works if you get to it after you pass it to yourself, right? And he certainly did, so. They're going to throw out the two centermen there. They didn't like the little stick work, so Boyle will step in and take this one. He wins it ahead, gets there himself. Nice play while he's on the ground. Giordina comes in to help him. Nice play by Laz back to the point. Thompson's shot is deflected over the net. Laz has it in the corner. It's not out. Mealy shoots through crowd. Boyle tips it, but not on net. Now Giordina with the forecheck. Nice hit by Laz. Pushes his man off the puck, steps into another man. Yep, good clean hit. Nice play. Laz looking for someone out front. Yep. He had someone, but it got deflected. There was a lot of black shirts out there as well, so now it's going to have to be thrown in, and the Rockets will change it up. Yep. Good zone time here by the Rockets. Keep them down their own end, and we took another whistle, Chris. Not sure what the call is here. You're saying all the way down, so they must be calling an intentional offside. I was trying to figure out why the forecheck, they had that strange peel off there, but apparently someone was yelling off. The referee, I'm sure, was yelling off, and someone heard him, so Rockets will make a line change and have Panucci come out and take that face off. It doesn't get out of the zone, so now it's going to be in the corner where Granara, though, will take it. Breakout pass over to Michelle, who stepped into the offense here. TJ Michelle with the hard shot, but it's wide. Then makes its way back to Nate Johnson. A shot on net there. Good shot by Nate. Nice hard, low hard shot on net. I want to see that. too many of our shots get blocked, I feel like, Chris, and that's a good job by Nate to get that on net and go for a rebound.
Now the puck is passed out to Bernard, goes off his stick, back to the defense of Woburn.
Nice play by Cam.
Fahey got his shin pads on that one and knocked down. TJ Michelle into the middle to Panucci with that shot.
Hit the goalie right in the head.
Goalie put his glove up. That was a hard shot.
I don't think he had a clue where that puck was going, Chris. He got lucky.
I think it was more of a reactionary, protect yourself on that one. That was a hard shot, so.
That's why they make goalie masks.
Make them out of hard plastic. Those old leather ones from the 1930s.
He would have knocked out for days.
Probably didn't cut it. Matt Walsh in the face-off, he kicks it over, and Rockets are able to get it deep.
Nice effort right there by Matt Walsh to work that puck out of the corner.
Going to be dumped in by Woburn, no icing. Donnelly comes back to it, slides it up, it's not out. Woburn dumps it in, and Donnelly picked that one off and skated out of zone.
That's offsides.
Yeah, that's offside.
No, I don't understand. That's got to be all the way down, Chris. He
it is.
Clearly knew the puck was offsides and reached out, grabbed it, and took it back in the zone.
Yeah, he didn't fool the refs with the effort of not getting out of the zone there, so it will be all the way down. With 5:30 left here in the second period, 2-0 Rockets.
Another offensive zone face-off here for the Giardina line. Nice win again by Laz.
Tons of energy again by the Rockets this period. That one got overskated by the Rockets, so Jackson Powers got a shot on net. Teixeira, though, gets it up to the blue line and out, takes the hit. Woburn has to clear, so Max Owens will take it. Throw it down the right side of the ice, and now into the zone where Laz will meet his man there and take the puck away. Back to Teixeira behind the net. Back to Laz, Giardina.
Oh, nice try.
Nice pinch by Nate Johnson, but it was unable to get through. Now there's another block by Woburn. A big hit on Nate Johnson. Pops right up, and Woburn's going to break it out of their zone here. Up the right boards, through the middle. Trying to hit Avery Powers with the pass in the middle, and it's
tipped that puck in the neutral zone, so
no icing.
No icing.
There's a shot through the crease by Woburn, and Granara's going to dump it up. Gets deflected, so no icing here again. Fahey with the forecheck. Now Panucci. Granara steps in and blocks it.
Not sure where the puck is. I don't think anybody knew where it was.
Granara up to Panucci. Now Panucci wheels out of the corner back to the point to Johnson. Shot's blocked by Avery Powers, but Johnson's going to take it and throw it back in. The Rockets will clear and then head right back in and forecheck once again. Panucci. Woburn flips up the boards. It's going to get by the D-man and out.
Nice play by Robbie.
On a nice back check to push his man off the puck. Make sure they don't break that one in, and now Panucci's tying it up until they get some help. He's able to get it to the blue line, but not out. But now Kevin Thompson with a little bit of space will set up behind the net. Up the right side, and then knocked into the zone by Matt Walsh. That's going to be an ice by Woburn.
That's going to be an icing, yep. Good pressure here by the Rockets. I think they've really kind of figured out the old dump and chase, which isn't too hard to figure out, but I feel like the first two periods here, they've been really cycling well down low, putting the puck deep, going to get it, and getting some good offensive zone chances.
Yeah, when they get the type of energy they're playing with tonight, that can work, and it's been working for
no question.
A period and three quarters so far. There's a puck chopped out of the zone, and the Rockets will have to try to break it out, but it's pinched in here and kept in by Woburn. All the way around, though, nobody was there, so Boyle hits Teixeira out through center ice off his stick, and Boyle comes in to help. He catches an edge, so Woburn is able to get the puck and control it. Now Jackson Powers will have it. He flips it behind the net.
Wow, another high stick by Woburn. Another high stick, Chris. Unbelievable.
They're going to blow the whistle, but
Wow, that's surprising. That's 3 high sticks this period that have gone uncalled.
I think he blew the whistle to make sure he was okay not to call a penalty.
Ref, I don't know what you're looking at. That's 3 times in a row right in front of you in the corner with the high stick. Might have even been the same player on Woburn.
They're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it, but that's about it.
Keep the game in check.
Again, with 3 officials on the ice, how something like that gets missed is beyond me.
Unbelievable.
Puck goes to center ice and TJ Michelle.
Nice play by TJ, stepping up right there. In. Good gap control.
Jackson Lee makes a nice move to pull the puck under his forehand and gets a shot. He gets the puck back, slides it behind the net. Made it all the way back to the point where Hughes was able to shoot it in.
Good shot by the Woburn defenseman. That was good play.
Right over the shoulder, Chris Hannafin, and it's just like that. It's 2-1 with 2:05 here in the second period.
Definitely take advantage of their chances, Chris. I tell you, they haven't had many this period, but good play by the Woburn player to make a heady pass back to the defenseman, and they took advantage of it.
Mark Boyle throws it into the Rocket zone, into the Woburn zone rather, to share on the forecheck. Woburn is able to break it out. It's knocked back into the Rocket zone. O'Mealy takes it. He gets it up the right wing to Shera, to center ice. Here comes Boyle. Boyle's shot is hard, but over the net. Mealy with the rebound. Follow-up shot, trickled it on the goalie. And now they're calling it, blowing the whistle. They're saying the net was moved.
Looks like the net came off the moorings, Chris.
It was off to the side a little bit, so.
Well, typical Reading Woburn game here. No difference just because it's the playoffs. In fact, it's a little bit more intense than it usually is. 2-1. A minute left to go in the second period.
Thompson throws it back in. Fahey trying to bother his man. Comes all the way back out to center ice. Mealy's going to throw it right back in. Woburn sets up behind their net. Defenseman's going to skate it out, but he's going to get some pressure, so he'll come back around and they'll try to pass it out, but it's broken up by Fahey. Now it does come out. Mealy steps up. Jackson Lee pulls it into the zone. Throws it through the crowd. It doesn't make it through. Mealy tried to go off the glass. It gets knocked back down by Woburn. Through the crease, and there's no one there. Puck gets tipped away, so no shot. There's another shot through the crowd, and goes up and out of the glass. So it's going to be a face-off coming in the Rocket zone with 34.2 seconds left. This is the second shift where we haven't seen last year Dina, though, Matt. I don't know if he got injured out there on that play when he was behind the net. He got hit a couple times, or he hit somebody.
Yeah,
I don't know if something like that. He got banged up a little bit, but
yeah. It's like Ryan McCurtain's out there playing wing in his spot with the Boyle line.
Shot there, and Hannafin gets a piece of it enough to knock it out. That's going to be an icing now. 22.3 seconds left. They're going to have to sweat out another face-off here in their zone.
Another big face-off here. Again, critical time in the game. 20 seconds left, second period. You're up by a goal.
Now Granaro will come out and take Laz's spot on this line with Boyle and Fischera. Boyle on the face-off, wins it back. TJ Michelle trying to kill some time at his feet. He's able to get it over to Boyle. He flips it up.
Another something going on behind the play, Chris. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like the ref is going to call both of them.
Extracurricular activity again. I was following the puck, didn't see it, but looks like it might just be on Woburn. Yep. They're calling a hold on Woburn.
Got a hold on Woburn, Chris.
So the Rockets now won't have to sweat out of the face-off. It's going to be down. It's going to be down in the Tanner's end here with 12.4 left. The Rockets had gotten that puck out, and it was floating down. It probably would have killed the rest of the period, but yeah, referee saw the action behind the play and called the holding penalty on Woburn. So Boyle wins the face-off back to Panucci.
First penalty of the game.
Kevin Thompson through traffic. Scores! No! No! The referee's saying no.
Oh, what is ref? What are you talking about?
He's calling no.
He's calling a goal. One ref is calling a goal.
Woburn was arguing that.
No, he's going to go. He's calling a goal.
He's saying no. Let's see.
One ref is calling about this. That's a goal, ref. That's a goal. Listen to your linesman. What up?
I don't know how this linesman back here can overturn that call though.
I don't know what he's looking at. Good goal, good goal. Good goal. Come on, ref, let's go. Get with it. Jeez, I tell you.
So this referee out here, the one who was up by the blue line, is saying that it went underneath the crossbar.
I mean, I know it's tough out there, but you got three guys. I could clearly see the puck go in behind the net, come back down. And I'm not sure why you thought it wasn't a goal. The other referee called it a goal. Unbelievable. I got people all over Reading here texting me saying it was a goal.
That was an absolute rocket by Kevin Thompson too. It came out so fast. The original referee there pointed to the face-off dot. This referee immediately on the blue line pointed that it was a goal.
Clearly went in, Chris. I don't know what this. Even the Woburn players put their heads down like they knew it was a goal. And the clock's not started. I'm not sure what's going on here, but the game is over about three seconds ago.
Yeah, that's the end of the second period.
Bizarre ending, Chris. Jeez, that was crazy. I gotta take a break. Yeah. Matt's gonna need a break here. Get his blood pressure back down. So, real quick here, it looks like the shots of the second period were 11 for the Rockets and 8 for Woburn. Again, completely unofficially, so if you see something different in the paper tomorrow, don't blame us. But the point here is the Rockets are still out shooting Woburn by a bit. And play with a lot of energy there. So I didn't hear much argument from the Woburn bench, although I wasn't, maybe I can't hear them from up here, but the players on the ice certainly continued to argue that call with the referee, but the referee that was behind the play was very adamant that puck went in, and he immediately pointed to that it was a goal, where the ref that was along the goal line started pointing at the face-off dot. So that led to a little bit of confusion, and I'm sure that was the discussion that the Woburn players were having with the referee. So regardless, he calls it a goal. It's a huge one for Kevin Thompson. The Rockets will now go back to a 2-goal lead here to start the third period. And we will be back with you in a few minutes.
try to get them coming onto the ice. Teams are making their way back onto the ice, getting ready for the start of the third period. From the Rockets to the cheers of the Rocket crowd. Big 15 minutes coming up right here.
Good call.
There was some talk about video confirmation of that goal. So
yeah, we have video confirmation. We heard from many of our loyal Reading Rocket viewers that the goal was clearly seen on TV too.
Well, there you go. There you go.
And then our
that's what we're here for.
Our crack RCTV cameraman here, Wyatt, was able to pull down a video and do a little super slow-mo for us and confirm the goal.
Well, that's good. That's good. You'll take either way, but
Chris, I expect this to be a pretty intense third period here. You know the Woburn team is going to be fired up here to make some plays, really keep the pressure on the Rockets and see if they can get another quick early goal here, and then it's anybody's ball game after that.
Obviously, if you're Woburn, you need to get the next one, right?
Yep.
And the Rockets just got to keep the pressure on and do their job here. Opening face-off makes its way all the way down into the Woburn end with Gradaro on the forecheck. Fahey steps up, but it's deflected out towards center ice, and Woburn's able to get it to Jackson Powers streaking through the center ice. He fans on his shot, but he gets the puck back. Now Gradaro comes in and takes it away, and he's going to throw it all the way around and out. Fahey will touch it. Forecheck by the Rockets were able to keep Woburn from getting it deep. Mealy will flip it out. Boyle catches the puck, makes a nice move, cuts back. Fahey was following him.
Looks like Laz Jardine is back on the ice, Chris. That's good news for the Rockets.
Mahoney blocked TJ Michelle's shot, so it comes all the way back out. It's thrown back the other way now, and to and fro, and here now it's finally knocked in deep by the Rockets.
Yep.
Rivereto's just going to knock it down for his defenseman Hughes. They got a penalty coming here on the Rockets. Looks like a high stick. Giardino with the high stick penalty. A minute and 20 here into the period, so the Rockets will have to kill off a early power play here by the Tanners. So Teixeira and Boyle out there with the forward power kill, and with Thompson and Mealy.
Didn't see the penalty, Chris, but
Teixeira is able to chip it out of the zone.
It's a big kill right here. The Rockets really have to come out, kill this power play off really early in the period here. Seize the momentum with a good power play kill.
Pucks in the corner where Thompson and Teixeira self-pass off the boards, gets it a second time and gets it down all the way to the Tanner's end. Santulo tries to carry through the zone, but he lost the puck and it goes all the way down again.
Again, Chris, I'm hearing, seeing a lot of texts come through, asking about the goal and if we could see it in the replay. And the answer is yes. We've got a super slow-mo by our crack staff here. We've confirmed the goal several times.
Here's Panucci breaking in. Backhander is kicked out by Barreto. It was short-handed bid by Evan Panucci. Now McElhaney has it for Woburn. He flips it into the zone. TJ Michelle gets there first. Out in the slot, Santulo gets a quick shot, saved by Hannafin.
Nice play out of the corner by the Woburn team there. Good save by Chris Hannafin.
Jackson Powers out by the blue line. Tries to get to Fancy, and now Panucci takes it away. 2-on-1. Back to Granada. Oh, and a shot and a save.
Nice look by Evan. Held the puck just long enough. Robbie got a good shot off. Goalie made a good save.
Yeah, Barreto got the arm on it. Looks like it got deflected up and out.
Yep. Nice play by Evan and Robbie.
Great job by Evan to hold on to that puck just long enough to create a passing lane there. And that's a good way to kill a penalty, is keep the puck down there. They win the face-off. They'll stay in for a little longer as Owens gets it behind the net. Now Boyle picks it up. He throws it back the other way to kill some time. 18 seconds left here. Fisher on the forecheck.
It's a good forecheck. Keep that puck down there.
Boyle right behind him. They keep it in. Now they have a little bump into each other, but no harm, no foul, where Max Owens will take it and back in, hand it all the way down.
Nice easy play by Max there. Good
that killed the penalty right there. That killed it. The puck got deflected out, so it's going to be a face-off coming in the Woburn zone.
Big kill by the Rockets there. That's what you needed, really. Some good patience with the puck by the Rockets. Good coverage overall. They're going to follow up with a couple of good hard shifts here, and see if we can get to the 8 or 9 minute mark here.
Panucci wins the face-off. Granara from the half wall throws it across, goes wide of the net. Fahey gets it though. But now Woburn picks it up.
Oh, Woburn just took a dive. I'm not sure what he was thinking out there. Oh, ref, he wasn't even near him. This ref over here is looking right at him. He wasn't even near him, ref. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the ref right in front didn't call it.
The ref over here in the corner.
They're going to call a trip.
I'm not sure what he's looking at. The guy that's 150 feet away makes the call. These guys got to work a little better together. I see one or two guys, one or two referees just don't seem to be connecting with each other.
Fahey's going to serve 2 minutes for tripping. Woburn wins the face-off. They go D to D. Looking for some space. Back to D again. Over to Jack Lee on the point. Jackson Powers comes off the half wall with the puck, shoots it in. It's picked up by Santulo, who had it in the corner. Back to the point. Lee shoots it, saved by Hannafin.
He saw that puck the whole way, Chris. That's a good save by Chris. No rebound. Good penalty kill. Discipline. Staying in the box formation and keep them to a long shot outside with no traffic in front of Chris. That's what you want.
Face-off won by the Rockets. Panucci back in the corner, but now Woburns able to get it. Jack Lee at the point. It gets deflected, but not out. Deflected again. Back to the point. LaPrade shoots it in. Thompson off his stick. Picked back up by Woburn to Jack Lee on the point. Goes off of Granara's shin pads. He was getting held. He breaks away. He's got Panucci with him. And it doesn't get much on that shot. It slides in, and Barreto's going to tie it up with exactly 1 minute left in the penalty here.
Yep.
10:21 left in the third period. The Rockets still holding on to a 3-1 lead.
Two back-to-back penalties here on the Rockets, so you got to really try to bear down.
Yeah, that was not the game plan that they decided on in the locker room. So
not the way you want to start the third period for sure, Chris. Oh boy.
Santulo though almost had it picked off, but he does skate away with it. He breaks in, spins behind the net, circles around, back to LaPrade. Boyle gets in his face, but he's able to keep the puck behind the net. The slide out front. Teixeira tips it away with a nice play there.
Oh,
he gets cross-checked. Now they're going to call that one. Are they going to call them both?
Yep, they're going to call them. They're going to call them, Chris.
I didn't see what Teixeira did. I saw the stick work by. So they're going to call the slash And I guess there was a rough right before that, according to this referee. But doesn't change anything for the penalty kill. It's still going to be 5-on-4 here.
5-on-4 for 27 seconds.
Face-off coming to Hannafin's right.
Tell you, these refs are making it difficult in the Rockets in third period. I'm not sure what's going on here. All kinds of changes in the Woburn
They're
side
letting these
here.
late changes too here.
Unbelievable.
The referee skated
What's
away and
going
let
on?
them make the change.
Take control of the game.
The
here,
referee that was dropping the puck, you could tell he wasn't happy with his partner on that one because they weren't paying attention. Jackson Powers kept it in. Giardina's out there on the power penalty kill with Boyle. Giardina picked it up and was trying to go on a breakaway, but they said the puck hit something, which I'm sure it did. I can't see down there. I'm sure it hit something, and now there's a face-off coming inside the zone where the puck was shot. Probably hit a player on the bench or stick or something. So face-off will be coming to Hannafin's left. Santulo takes the face-off of Woburn. They eventually get the puck now and circle it around. Santulo tried to cut through the middle, but puck was kicked in.
Good play by Raz.
Back to even strength now.
Back to even strength, and let's see what
another penalty kill by the Rockets. That's huge. Panucci's able to get it out. Here's Fahey right out of the box. Well rested. Cuts around his man, gets it back to the point. Owens walks up, keeps the puck, can't get a shot, so he throws it back behind the net to Fahey.
Good play by Max.
Fahey takes the body, still has the puck at his feet, but now it's dumped up and out by Woburn. Max will throw it right back in.
Got to keep the momentum up here, Chris.
McCray throws it around. Back again to LaPrade. Parese throws it over to LaPrade, who's going to try to skate it out. He's able to get it in deep where Hannafin stops it behind the net.
Oh, no one's there. You don't want to do that, boys.
That was wrong color shirt on that pass, but Rockets are able to break it out now. 3-on-2 with the trailer on Woburn.
Oh, nice play by the defenseman there.
Picked up Laz's stick.
Picked up Laz's stick, the very last
minute.
minute.
Him get that shot. Nice pass out in the middle there. And
changing up here, unfortunately. Matt Walsh had no help there.
Jack Donnelly throws it in, and
good pressure here by the Rockets. Really kind of keeping Woburn down their end.
Ben Wright
making it really hard for them to break out.
Ben Wright picks the puck up, gets his own shot back. It was blocked, and then he shoots it. It's a save by Barreto with glove save. 7:25 here to go. Rockets will get all the penalties.
Two really good shifts there, Chris, back-to-back by the Rockets after those penalty kills. Really keeping the Woburn team at bay, keeping them down their own end, not allowing them easy outs out of their own end. Forcing the play. There you go again. That's a good play by Evan.
Panucci out front, shot and a save by Barreto.
Nice save by the goalie. Good shot by Evan.
Nice look by Evan. Back to the point. It's tipped by Granara, and another save by Barreto. Save.
Really, this is probably the best they've played this whole game, this last 3 or 4 shifts.
.704 left.
Not that I want to jinx us or anything, Chris, but
you just stop saying that.
Plenty of time left. Plenty of time left in this game for sure.
Oh, yeah, this is not over. We know that. If we were down by 2, we'd be saying the same thing. So
for sure.
There's a lot of game left. Yep. They're just going to keep playing their game, keep those shots on net, play with that energy they've had the whole game, and but the best they can do here is there's a puck that slides down to Hannafin. He ties it up, and they'll take the face off and give the Rockets a chance to get a line change too.
It's good to see Laz back out there with a regular shift.
Yeah, he looks no worse for the wear. I don't know what happened last period, but if he's injured, he's playing through it like a hockey player usually does.
Yep.
Boyle's going to be the first man on the puck. He ties his man up so Teixeira can pick up the loose puck. He circles down. And Woburn tries to go high and out, and it hits the metal beam and drops down, so it's going to be a face-off in the
Would have liked to see number 27 turn and fire that puck right on the net. He came in, picked up the garbage, and had a chance to put the puck on net.
Boyle throws it in the corner. Teixeira leaves it for Giardina. Giardina now comes in to help. They come out of the pile. Body's falling down here. Back to Max Owens. Shot, score! Big shot, Max Owens from the point.
Great job in the corner. Good job working that puck out of the corner. Low to high. Shot on net. Great goal.
I don't know if that got tipped or not. It hit something, whether it was the goalie or a player up front. That's a big one.
Big goal.
That's
big
a
goal.
big one. With 6:06 left in the third period.
That'll fire the crowd up, Chris.
We'll try to listen here on who they credit the. I'm sure that was Max Owens on the goal. I don't think it was tipped by a rocket out front.
I think they might have got the assist wrong there, Chris. I'm not sure Mikey Mealy was on the ice.
Yeah, I don't know either. Woburn, though, breaks it down, and they try to dangle. It was Mahoney tried to dangle, and it got taken away, and now they're going to start it again from the red line where they dump it in, where Owens will take it and throw across ice to Fahey.
Yep. Big goal there by Rockets. Chris, I can't believe this Rockets let these guys just take some insane penalties here.
Owens got knocked
down. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Just swipe the puck away where Bernard's going to take it and throw it. Little pass into the zone for Ben Wright. Ben gets driven into the boards and the puck slides out front, but Barreto will just tie it up. Not taking any chances there. Well, we talked about Woburn having to get the next one, and what would happen if the Rockets did. That's a huge one for the Rockets to get that 3-goal lead.
Yeah. I tell you, Chris, killing off those two back-to-back penalties by the Rockets really changed the momentum here in the third period. That'll happen.
Shot by Matt Walsh that's
can work to your disadvantage sometimes if you get two back-to-back penalties like that and you don't put them home. Really, the other team takes advantage of you.
TJ Michelle now takes the puck through the crowd and dumps it up. They're calling ice, but it does get waved off. It's slowed down just enough. Now back to TJ again at the red line. And again, we have a puck hit the middle beam and drop down, so there'll be face-off coming at center ice here. 4:37 left.
Great shot on that goal by Max Owens. Really quick release.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
On net. Doesn't give the Woburn team the chance to set up there. And that's really what...
Giardina chips it ahead. Knocked back out by Woburn. Mikey Mealy's going to take it in his own end. He's going to go D to Kevin Thompson. Thompson skates it to the red line and throws it in on net. Puck's knocked down by Barreto and thrown into the corner. Mealy pinched up there and tried to backhand it, but it gets taken away. Now let's see him too low. The shot through the screen and saved by Hannafin.
Good save by Chris Hannafin. No rebound. I tell you, that's quite a big difference. I really like Chris playing tonight. Really no second chances whatsoever. No rebounds.
Face-off won by Woburn. Rockets had it for a second, but now they get it. Back and angled. Pass off the glass. Bounces around a bit, so they're going to restart it here where Panucci's now going to take it. He's going to throw it over to Granara on the left wing. Granara, opposite corner. Fahey with the forecheck. Causes a turnover. Panucci wheeling around inside just outside the circle. Doesn't hit his man, and Jackson Powers tries to skate it out and not able to. So now back the other way. Fahey
just lost the handle there.
Yeah, I think he was
nice
trying to
try.
slide it through the skates and hit the skate. Here's Santulo. Nice play by TJ Michelle.
Nice
Body
play by
him off
TJ.
the play.
Taking the body there.
Here's Jack Donnelly. Donnelly tries to wheel out of the corner and the puck gets taken away, and now Woburn's going to break it down the other way. Turnover just inside the Rockets blue line, but they are going to take it out. Matt Walsh cuts to the middle, takes a shot, and saved by Barreto.
Good job by Matt Walsh getting the blue line. Quick move and getting a shot on net.
Trying to go 5-hole there, and Barreto smothered that one. 2:37 left. The Woburn crowd is trickling out. Going to try to get ahead of the traffic, it looks like.
Yep.
As a 3-goal lead, 2.5 minutes left, should be safe. Matty Fischera picks it off, leaves it for almost Giordina to Boyle, and his shot off the goalie's blocker and out.
Nice play there by Laz, just to dump it in the corner, in the opposite corner. Not trying anything too fancy there. You don't need another goal here. You just need to play smart defensively.
Just keep moving off the board. That's the job here.
Yep.
Nice play to block that and keep it from making it out front. Mealy wings it all the way around. It's going to make it out. .150 left. Thompson hits Fahey on the right side. Fahey all by himself. Shot and save by Barreto. Rebound pops all the way out to the circle. Granara can't get it.
Nice play by Robbie.
It does eventually get there, and he keeps it deep now. Puck's still not out. Fahey in the corner.
Really good pressure here, Chris. We've seen this all night. Keeping pucks deep. Really forcing the Woburn team to make some tough plays to come out of their own end. Again, Robbie Granara stopping the puck from coming out.
That's the 1 minute mark at the third period, a minute to go here. The Rockets will be moving on, face the winner of Hingham and King Philip. Hingham will be a big favorite in that one, no doubt. Like I said at the beginning of the game, my understanding is that game's tomorrow night, so we'll see how it goes. Woburn now cuts through the zone. The drop pass out in the middle, nothing doing there, and then Rockets are able to get it up and out. Mark Boyle flex that puck in. We're under 20 seconds here. Mikey Mealy, he'll throw that back in. That's going to be it. 6 seconds left. Woburn's content with just throwing that down. There's nothing they can do. It's all over. Big win by the Rockets, 4-1 against Woburn in the first round of the MIA state tournament.
Wasn't easy, Chris. I think the first period really set the tone. They got a quick goal, was able to take control of the game. And I really do think the third period, back-to-back penalty kills by the Rockets really sealed the deal for them.
That's a big bounce-back win for the Rockets after the way the last game went against Woburn.
Yeah.
And as we talked about, the Rockets having a bit of a downturn there towards the end of the season, but they showed what they could do tonight. Now they got to keep it going. They're going to have, it's not going to get any easier from this point forward. We know that. Again, we got a big favorite in Hingham. Assuming they do their job, we'll have a matchup with them in the second round.
Yeah.
they're a top 3 team in the state.
Yeah.
So
and we went to double overtime with them earlier in the year.
that was one that when the game ended, I called it an instant classic. That was an excellent game. So the Rockets should have some confidence if that's who they play in the next round. Not to discount King Philip, because I don't know anything about them, but we'll see what happens in that and who we play next. If King Philip does upset Hingham, then we would get a home game, and we'll be right back here with another broadcast.
Another broadcast.
If not, if we end up being the lower seed from this point forward, we'll be on the road, and we might be able to catch the games on My Hockey Live or possibly on the opponent's broadcast. So if this is it for the year for us, Matt, I'll tell you, it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We didn't get to do this for the first few games of the year, but we came on strong and tried to do as many games as we could.
Yep.
Thank you to Wyatt for being an awesome cameraman, hooking us up with the headsets and making all this happen.
Every game and volunteering his time.
And again, thank you to Eddie Peduto and the staff here at Burbank. And he's out there right now. Look at it. I said he does everything. Now he's out there getting the net ready himself. Yeah, get a shot of Eddie. Look at him.
There you go.
He was out there directing traffic tonight. He's over there.
He's got his tie on.
He's got his tie on. I mean, I'm not kidding. I say it with all seriousness. He does absolutely everything here. So thank you to Eddie and for keeping everything moving the way he has for the whole season. And hopefully we'll get another game here at Burbank. We can see how things play out. If not, it's been fun.
It's been fun. Maybe we'll do it again next year, Chris.
Absolutely. Go Rockets.
I'm going to be waiting for my reviews from the crowd to make sure that I'm allowed to come back next year. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to see what those comments are on YouTube, Matt, and read the comments. Don't take them too personally, though. You're doing your best, right?
That's right.
We're not professionals. We're just playing one right now.
That's right. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
All right. Go Rockets. Thank you.
Nuts. Doesn't matter. I'm working here as much as you are. Fucking Chris. Okay? You tap me on the shoulder, told me to get out of the way. Sorry, not acceptable. Because I stepped out of the way every fucking play to make sure you could see down there. And you lean forward every fucking thing out here. But you still lean forward so I couldn't get shots in this corner. But I'm acceptable to let you get shots down here. Tell me to get out of the way. This move with your hand means get out of the way.
I did that after just so we can get the camera over there.
Okay, but the one time I did that, you tapped me on the shoulder, telling me to get out of the way. I didn't tap you on the shoulder. Every single play you were leaning forward.
I love that. I'm very sorry. I didn't even offend you, sister. All right?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We're trying to do a professional thing here. You guys, I'm a pro, and you guys are trying to, we got to share the space.